In this speech, I will be teaching you the importance of hand hygiene and how to properly wash your hands to avoid cross-contamination of germs. Regular hand washing, particularly before and after activities, is very important. It's the best way to remove germs, avoid getting sick, and spreading germs to others. It's quick and it's simple, and it keeps us all from getting sick. Hand washing is a win for everybody. Hand washing is like a do-it-yourself vaccine. It involves 5 simple but effective steps, which are wet, lather, scrub, rinse, and dry. You should start with wetting your hands and running them under water, whether it's warm or cold. Turn off the tap and apply the soap. You want to lather your hands by rubbing them together with soap. Be sure to lather them on the front and the back, between your fingers and your nails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. And if you need a timer, singing happy birthday twice is a good way to estimate how long you should be washing your hands for. Rinse your hands well under clean running water. Dry hands using a paper towel or to dry them by air. Most places suggest that you should turn the faucet off with a separate paper towel so you don't cross-contaminate with a wet paper towel you dried your hands with. This is all coming from the CDC on the website for hand washing. Diseases that can be transmitted from not washing your hands, we can start with viruses. There are several of them, but this is not limited to the list of common colds, flu, hepatitis, herpes, rabies, polio, smallpox, mumps, measles, yellow fever, and warts. There's also bacteria. Bacteria is easily spread, such as bacteria that causes pimples, Lyme disease, Staphylococcus, E. coli, Salmonella, and all of those are pretty fatal and they could end in death. The best times to wash your hands are before and during after preparing food, before eating your food, before and after caring for someone who was sick, after treating a cut or a wound, using the bathroom, changing a child's diaper or helping them to the bathroom, after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing, touching an animal, feeding them, handling their waste, or touching the garbage. Teaching kids the importance of proper hand hygiene is very important. The task is simple enough, as well as the steps, that a young child could follow and understand them. They just need to understand why they're doing it, and to teach them it's the best way to keep them healthy. We need to encourage kids to wash their hands regularly. It will help cut costs in healthcare, the amount of doctor visits, because of the illness that will be spread. There's less chances for life-threatening illnesses in the world with such a world with less vaccines being used. Try to make a game out of it. Encourage happy birthday song or make a game to make it more fun for the child. Once the habit is embedded at a young age, they'll be more likely to use the habit while growing up. Alcohol-based hand sanitizers that contain 60% alcohol to clean hands are another alternative if you don't have water and soap nearby. They can at least kill some of the germs, but they won't kill all of them. So if your hands are soiled, you need to go to a facility to physically wash your hands. Now next, I will properly show you the demonstration of how to wash your hands. I know we went through the steps, but it's important to see it as well. So we'll pretend that I'm at a sink and we're gonna wet our hands with soap and water. So we'll start with them together and start to lather. We'll go all around, and we don't want to forget our palms and our nails between the fingers. Go through the fronts and the backs, but something a lot of people forget are their wrists. You should always get your wrists, and I personally like to go up my arms because I never know what I may have touched throughout a day at work, at the grocery store, anywhere, in your own household, and after touching my animals. So always remember, washing your hands is the best way to keep yourself safe, your children safe, and anyone else around you. So please remember to wash your hands and to have a safe day. Thank you, everyone.